Media recognition from Bloomberg, Reuters, recycling trade publications. Patented process for 100% recovery of critical metals, including cobalt, lithium, nickel, manganese, aluminum. American Manganese is focused on recycling lithium-ion batteries for electric vehicles. American Manganese trades on the TSX Venture, AMY, the US, AMYZF, and Frankfurt 2AM. For more information, visit AmericanManganeseInc.com or phone me, Larry Ray, at 778-574-4444.
Welcome to the Goddard Report. Comments made on the Goddard Report and TalkDigitalNetwork.com are an expression of opinion only. Here is Jim Goddard.
My guest is Maxime Bernier, founder and leader of the People's Party of Canada, online at peoplespartyofcanada.ca. You can follow Maxime on Twitter at Maxime Bernier. Maxime, welcome back to the Goddard Report.
Thank you very much for your invitation. I'm very pleased to be with you.
What are you Mad Max about today?
Oh my God. What happened Monday morning with the new leader of the Conservative Party of Canada, for me, that was not a surprise. If you look at Erin O'Toole and what he said during his first run for the leadership when he was running to be the leader of the Conservative in 2017, and I was also a candidate in that leadership contest. We have in front of us two kind of Erin O'Toole. The first one, the 2017, the guy was a red Tory, progressive conservative. And now, during that last leadership, O'Toole put a mask on, and he said that he is the real blue conservative. And but for me, that was a lie, and the mask will fall. We will see him as a centrist, like Trudeau, like Andrew Scheer, and I think a lot of conservatives voters will be disappointed soon.
Is the Erin O'Toole leadership of the Tories good for the People's Party?
Well, it's bad for real conservative people that want to have a smarter government in Ottawa, a government that will tackle the real issues that we have in front of us right now. So, because O'Toole won't do that. And us, and me personally, and our party, we are doing politics differently, based on principles, on ideas, on values. And I think it will give us an opportunity because more people will look at us, more people, I hope, will look at our platform. And, I was not so surprised when Erin O'Toole delivered his first speech early Monday morning. He didn't say anything about Western Canada, didn't say anything about BC and Alberta. But what he said that he will go for having the support of the Liberals and NDP to win the election. So what that means, it's he will have a centrist, center-left platform for the next election. He will take the real conservatives for granted, and is telling them, thank you very much for your support, but no thanks. I'm doing other things as the leader of the Conservative Party of Canada. So, answering your question, for us, it's a good news because a lot of these people will have only one option. We are the only real conservative party in Canada. And I think these people who voted for him for a real change, when they're going to see that it won't happen, I hope and I think they will come on our side.
Are any blue Tory MPs likely to move over to the People's Party?
I don't think so because first of all, I don't think that there's a real blue Tory MP, when I was running for the Conservative and when I was a Conservative, I had the support of 5 MP at that time on 99 MP, 99 conservative MP. And I have the support of 5 of them, including myself. So I don't think there's a real blue conservative in Ottawa anymore. So, and I don't try to have them back, I'm more busy to work and build this party for being ready for the next election. So I don't waste any time to be in touch with my former colleagues. And I don't think that some of them will come with me. They're not used to do politics differently, and they like to pander to every special interest groups and to please everybody to be able to be elected. But we're doing the opposite. We are doing politics for all Canadians, and we don't do identity politics, and the Conservatives and the Liberals are doing that. So I don't think I won't be in touch with any of them. And answering your question, and the answer is no.
Is hashtag CPC walkaway trending on Twitter?
I didn't watch. I don't know. I hope so. But the more we'll use it, the better it would be.
If you were Prime Minister, would you have locked down the economy?
No. I said that. I did a video about it early during the lockdown, and no, that's not the solution. They killed the economy, and they will do worse also next year, because the Liberal government, the Trudeau government, are ready to spend more money to stimulate the economy, money that we don't have. That will be a sedative for the economy. So starting from the lockdown, that was a bad idea, and all these money spending that we don't have, it's a bad idea also.
Do you agree with the forced use of face masks?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. People must be free and responsible. And actually, there's a protest in Ottawa this Saturday the 29th of August, and I'll be there. I think I'll be the only politician there.
Following Finance Minister Bill Morneau's resignation, are we likely to see Prime Minister Justin Trudeau step down?
I hope, but I doubt. But I don't believe that we'll have an election this fall. We may have an election next spring, but I believe that Trudeau will always be able to have the support of one political party. For him to stay in government, he only needs the support of one party. So it can be the Bloc Québécois, it can be the NDP, it can be the Conservative, but I think he will have the support of one of these parties, because is a leftist government, and the Conservatives right now are leftists also, like the Bloc, like the NDP. So I think it will be pretty easy for him to stay in power longer, and we'll see if he will be the candidate of his party for the next election that I don't expect in 2021.
How do you like Canada's new finance minister?
She's a nice lady. She didn't have any experience in the economy. She was a journalist. So I wish her good luck. But I don't think that it will be good for us working Canadians. She's there because she's like Trudeau. She likes to spend. But the more she spends, our money, but not our money, the money of our future generation, the worse it will be for this country. So I think she will be like Morneau. Morneau was not a great finance minister. He did the biggest deficit of all time in Canada, $343 billion. Freeland will do the same. They think that that's the philosophy is wrong. They think that when you spend money that you don't have, you create wealth, and economic growth, but you don't. The way to create economic growth, you need to invest, you need to produce something. When you print money and spend that money, you don't produce anything, and you create only inflation, and inflation is a hidden tax, and we'll have inflation down the road because of that huge spending, and we will all pay for that because, when you have inflation, your purchasing power is going down. You have the same amount of money in your pocket, but you cannot buy the same amount of goods and services.
The Trudeau government has said they want to restart the economy by going the green way, whatever that means. Meanwhile, we have a report from the Resource Works Society, some 80 pages, pointing out all the ways that Canada could restart the economy, looking at something that Canada has that perhaps no other nation except Russia has, and that's bountiful natural resources. Would the People's Party of Canada back that kind of a recovery?
No, we don't. The real recovery must be a recovery coming from the private sector. We must have fewer regulations. We must have lower taxes. We must, help entrepreneurs to invest. And when you have more real private sector investment, you have growth. But right now, that's not what they want to do. They're imposing a lot of regulations on every sector of our economy. And they think that spending money will create wealth, spending money in green technology. It's very expensive. And I prefer to cut a lot of that spending, and being sure that we will cut also regulations and taxes, and like that the private sector would be able to create wealth and growth for the country. But their recipe is a recipe for disaster.
We'll have more with Maxime Bernier right after the break.
Aven Resources Limited is a gold exploration company with significant projects in British Columbia and the Yukon. Trading on the TSX Venture Exchange, symbol ABN, and the OTCQB, symbol ABNAF. Surrounded by world-class gold deposits and mines, Aven's 23,000 hectares Forest Kerr Gold Project is located in the heart of the Golden Triangle in northwestern BC. For more information, visit us at avenresources.com.
Engineer Gold Mines is focused on the exploration and development of the historic high-grade Engineer Gold Mine situated 32 kilometers southwest of Atlin, British Columbia. Engineer Gold Mines is fully permitted for surface and underground exploration with the drill program now underway. Engineer Gold Mines Limited trades on the TSX Venture Exchange, symbol EAU. For more information, please visit us at engineergoldmines.com.
Welcome back. We're speaking with Maxime Bernier. Maxime, former People's Party of Canada candidate Frank Vaughan has been voicing some concerns about the People's Party. Are you aware of these concerns?
Absolutely. It's all false. It's all defamation. We actually publish our financial statement. And so if you look in the financial statement, we are the only party that didn't have any deficit last year. We are walking the talk. We put money aside for the next election. We have a surplus of almost $500,000. So I think Frank is a little bit frustrated. I don't know why, but for me, that's not important. We will continue to push for what we believe, and if people want to see our financial statement, they can go on our website, peoplespartyofcanada.ca, and we receive a lot of good comments on our financial statement because we are more transparent than any political party in Canada. So yes, we know what we have to do to be able to be more successful. When I'm saying that, it's to be able to have one candidate elected in the House, and that would be my job. I'm looking forward for the next by-election. If we have a by-election before the general election, I'll be a candidate, and my goal is to be back in the House as soon as possible.
Should PPC candidates sign off on the party's platform and promises so that voters know what to expect when they vote for PPC?
But, you know, I think I believe that people are intelligent, and when they vote for a party, they know what they're doing. That's it. If a person is becoming a member of our party, that's because they like our platform. And we are one political party that won't change our platform. You know, we're doing politics based on 4 principles: individual freedom, personal responsibility, fairness, and respect. And all our policies are in line with these principles. So we won't change. And if you agree with that, I hope you'll become a member, and I hope that you'll vote for us at the next election. If you don't like our platform, you can vote for another party or create your own political party if you want. So we want to offer a real different alternative to Canadians. And so we are a principal alternative for them. And that's why it will be important at the next election for us to have a full slate of candidates in every single riding. Like that, we will give the opportunity to every single Canadian to vote for the PPC.
Do you think we're likely to see a fall or spring election?
No, like I just said before, I don't believe in a fall election. Maybe a spring one, but our party will be 100% ready for a spring election. So, but personally, I don't think we'll have an election in 2021, but we never know. So in fall, I don't believe so. Maybe in spring, but we'll be ready.
The fact that your party has its financial house in order when other parties doesn't, does that indicate the kind of government that you would form? Somebody who's very financially responsible?
Absolutely. And that's why for us, you know, that was important to be able to campaign and after that campaign without any deficit, and I'm proud of that. You know, we did in our first year. We created the party in 2019. We had an election the same year, and we did more than the Green Party in 20 years and 6 elections. It took them 20 years and 6 elections to have more than 1.6% of the vote. And we did that in 1 year. So I'm looking to the future, and I think that we just have the opportunity to grow. And I think the next election will have maybe 6, 7, 8, 9% of the votes, and we'll see how many candidates will be elected. But what we did since we created the party, for me, we made history.
We'll have more with Maxime Bernier right after this.
Value from success. Growth in discovery. Golden Arrow Resources is a well-funded gold-copper exploration company with proven management and prospective properties in Chile, Argentina, and Paraguay. Golden Arrow trades on the Toronto Venture Exchange, symbol GRG, on Frankfurt, symbol G6A, and the OTCQB, symbol GARWF. For more information, visit us at goldenarrowresources.com or call Sean at 778-686-0135.
Don't miss out. Stay informed. Receive the HowStreet.com weekly recap with thought-provoking podcasts, radio, and articles delivered to your inbox. Sign up for the HowStreet.com weekly recap on our homepage at HowStreet.com.
Welcome back. We're speaking with Maxime Bernier. Maxime, it seems there's a big push towards Marxism around the planet, including Canada. How can that be stopped?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Marxism, communism, socialist, and the only way to speak about the opposite, and that's what we're doing: free markets, freedom, Western civilization values, and we have a niche over there. But you're right. If you look in politics right now in Canada and in other countries, socialism is more popular. I think people will realize soon that it's not the solution of our challenges that we're having, that our society having right now. So for me, that's why I'm optimistic, and I think that more people will come on our side because we defend our values. We will defend our identity as Canadian. We don't want a socialist UN to impose their values on us. That's why, we want to end the migration compact. We want to end the Paris Accord. We won't sign that Paris Accord agreement. And we want our policies to be written in Canada by Canadian members of Parliament. So for us, we don't believe in socialism, in globalism, and that's what we have right now. So I think that's why we are the only opportunity, the only party that gave an opportunity to Canadians to vote for something else.
What's the latest on your court case with Warren Kinsella?
Yes, it's too bad that, we had the lockdown last spring, and I was supposed to be in court against him last spring, but now my lawyers are telling me that it will be this fall, and I have a very, very strong case. I will win that case, and I'm looking forward. This party is a party based on principles, and yes, we want fewer immigrants, but we're not racist, and that's what he said. And so he will have to be responsible of his words, and that will come this fall when I will win my case.
What's it been like to build a party from scratch and manage a large and diverse group of people from across a country as big as Canada?
It's a nice challenge, and I really enjoy it. It's a lot of work, and it was a little bit more difficult last spring because I was not able to travel. We had that lockdown, so I used a lot of social media. I did a Zoom teleconference meeting with our people, and I hope I'll be back on the road this fall. Actually, I'm supposed to go to Vancouver, BC in September. We'll try to do a rally, and I will meet our former candidates and our people over there. But building that party for me, it's the highlight of my political career. I'm doing what I believe in. I'm speaking the truth. I'm saying things that I believe will be better for this country. And sometimes there's some risk doing that. But for me, I said no to political correctness, and I'm very happy with that. And I can tell you that we have a lot of support from our members, our donors, our former candidates, volunteers that are at our on the ADA, the Electoral District Association, in every riding. So it's for me the dream come true. The fact that we built a political party that is a populist party, but we're doing. I like to call our party. Yes, it's a populist party, but it's an intelligent populist party because we don't try to appeal to your emotion. We try to appeal to your intelligence, and we have to explain our policies with passion, with conviction, and that's what we're doing. The more people can listen to us, can have an opportunity to be in touch with our former candidates and our candidates that will be with us for the next election, the better it is for us, the better it is for the country, and the more support we have. So I really enjoying what I'm doing, and I want to thank our team all across the country that are building that party. We are doing that together, and that's great to see that we have people from diverse backgrounds that are coming and helping us to build this party.
Your thoughts on this statement? People on the left want to control other people. People on the right want freedom and to be left alone.
Yeah, So I like that. I believe in that. And when we say left alone, they don't want a big fat government to tell them what they must think, what they must do or not do. And that's socialism. And they try to impose their values, and they try to tell to the population what to do. And also at the same time, they think that Canadians are children and they need to be controlled. For me, I think that Canadians are adults. They are responsible. They are responsible for their action, and the government can be there to help them. But we don't believe that the government must be there to dictate every day what they can do or not. You know, we have good social programs, and that's okay. But right now, this government is almost bankrupt with all the spending. We need to fix that, and we need to have the courage to fix that.
Would you describe the People's Party of Canada the lone conservative party in the nation now?
Absolutely, yeah.
Can you expand on that a bit?
Yeah, but you know, we're a party that want to, at the end, have a government that will respect the Constitution, that will respect Canadians, that will spend the money that they have. We're a party that believes that it's not good to tax future generations. It's not responsible. So I think it's kind of conservative values. We believe in family. We believe that, you know, the foundation of that country, this country is great because of our people. So all that, it's a kind of a conservative values, free market values that we promote.
Maxime, where can people follow you and the People's Party of Canada?
But I hope they'll be able to follow us on Twitter at my Twitter account. I'm more present on Instagram also. I'm starting the Instagram. We have a YouTube channel. I'm doing videos every week, so they can go there. It's a People's Party of Canada /official on YouTube. If they want to go on our website, peoplespartyofcanada.ca, Twitter account, it's under my name, Maxime Bernier. So, they will be able to follow me, and, we will always be there for Canadians.
Maxime, thank you so much for being on the Goddard Report.
I really appreciate this interview with you again, and thank you very much for giving me that opportunity.
My guest has been Maxime Bernier, founder and leader of the People's Party of Canada, online at peoplespartyofcanada.ca. You can follow Maxime on Twitter at Maxime Bernier. If you have any questions for Maxime or any of our other guests, you can send them to info@howstreet.com. Our YouTube channel is Talk Digital Network. Find us on Twitter at Talk Digital Net. We're also on Facebook. I'm Jim Goddard. Thank you for listening.
Comments made on the Goddard Report and TalkDigitalNetwork.com are an expression of opinion only. The Goddard Report is available online and mobile at TalkDigitalNetwork.com. The Goddard Report is a production of Howe Street Media Incorporated.